from the US, she says that like many other Muslims, there are so many girls and boys who started to practice now. And with the grace of Allah, this is a great victory. So many youngsters are coming strongly to the deen, despite all the fitna, despite all the calamities, despite the vicious war that the disbelievers wage against Islam, against hijab, against morality, against ethics, despite all their attempts to shove LGBTQ down our throats, even in elementary schools. Yet there are so many youngsters, boys and girls, who are coming strongly to the deen, abiding by it, knowing and acknowledging that this is my way of life, and no one would snatch this away from me. This is my identity that I'm proud of. I'm not ashamed of being a Muslim. I'm not ashamed of following the Quran and the Sunnah blindly. I'm not ashamed of being a servant to the one who created the heavens and the earth. I'm not ashamed of my scarf, of my hijab. I'm not ashamed of my beard. I'm not ashamed of prostrating to Allah and telling the truth, never lying, never cheating, never harming people. I'm not ashamed of that. These boys and girls are coming strongly to Islam. But the turning point was a year or two ago. Before that, they were not punctual on their prayers or on fasting or on the other rituals of Islam. Now they're doubtful. What should we do? First of all, if you skipped, I'm talking about fasting, prayers, you cannot make them up. It's gone. So it's history. Repent, ask Allah for forgiveness, have deep remorse in your heart, and do as many voluntary prayers as you can, just for the sake of Allah. And Allah will forgive all what has been in the past. As for fasting, if you were totally negligent, so the whole month of Ramadan, from night time, before you go to bed, you have the intention of, I'm not going to fast tomorrow. Even if I pretend that I'm fasting for my parents, I'm not fasting actually. The moment I go to school, I'm going to get my M&Ms and a glass of milk, and that's it. Maybe a tuna sandwich after Dhuhr prayer, and that's it. So the intention was not to fast, and the guy does not fast at all. This day cannot be made up. So if you skipped a whole month, few years, through this way, then you do not make them up. When do I make up missed fastings? When you intend to fast tomorrow. So tomorrow is Monday. Tonight, before going to bed, I have a pre-dawn meal, or I don't. I am intending to fast tomorrow because it's Ramadan. I wake up tomorrow at 9, 10, I'm fasting. 11 o'clock, I feel hungry. I said, yeah, what the heck? I'm going to break my fast. I drink and eat. This day is a debt upon you. You have to make it up because you started fasting and you broke it. So you have to make them up. You have to estimate, I don't know, Sheikh, how many days. Give a figure and put few days extra and make them up. So if I say 1,000 days, you know that's a lot. If I say 5 days, you know that's too little. You add and subtract and so on until you reach a fine number that you feel it's closer to reality, and make that